All right, this is Ryan Hayden here. This is update number 10 or 11. I don't know. I think I lost track yesterday. I think I said it was 10 yesterday when it was actually 9. I got a couple things to go over here. I want to show you some design decisions that we made today. We're starting to code this back end design for the planner, which is going to be big. And I also wanted to ask a favor. So before I show you the design, let me just say this. I have been working on this for, I don't know, I think since like February. And really been working on church web stuff for much longer than that. Been on this sort of journey for a couple years now. And I need your help. I have already put in on a small church pastor salary, okay, in a smaller town. I have put in probably $6,000 or $7,000 out of my own pocket this year. I really can't do any more. And so that's the reason for this Kickstarter. The reason for this Kickstarter is because I believe in this project. I think it's something that will be helpful to a lot of churches, not just big, flashy mega churches, but churches like mine. I mean, we had like 75 people on Sunday morning. And I think there are a lot of churches like mine that could use some tools to make the pastor's life a little bit easier. So what I'm asking is I'm asking for you, if you haven't already backed us on Kickstarter, to go back us on something, okay? You might be on the fence and be like, I want to see this a little bit further down the line. I can understand that. Believe me, I can. But if you can find it to just give something, it would really help me get this project off the ground. And I would really, really appreciate that. The second thing is, if you have backed us, I mean, just please talk about this project to your pastor friends, to people on social media, and just help me get the word out there. It is an incredibly difficult thing to do what I've been doing and trying to launch a software. Just a software in general is very hard, but a software as a service kind of thing like this, where you got multiple tools in the works, it's just insanely hard. And it's been a ton of fun, but it's also been really hard. So if you can help me with that, man, that would be huge, and it will do a lot to help me get these tools off the ground. And really my aim in this, I mean, you can check our projected prices against the prices of everybody else in this business. My aim in this is not to make a ton of money, okay? My aim in this is to be a help to a lot of churches. And I think you could see that. So with that in mind, yesterday I showed you an early design for the planner tool. And in this video, I want to show you sort of an updated design. We did some more work and some more thinking on it. And so what we're going to have is you're going to have 3 columns. And this will look a little bit different on a phone. I think each of these views will be its own thing. Each of these columns will be its own thing, and there'll be like a navigation on the phone so that you can switch between them. We haven't quite worked that out yet. But we're going to have 3 columns, and in one column you're going to have every element of your worship service. So hymns, choir, sermons, announcements, choruses, handshaking, prayer, anything, testimonies, and there'll just be a long list of them here. And then all you'll do is you click on that, and then the middle pane there'll be options. So the biggest thing is hymns, because that's the one with the most information in it. And so you'll be able to search through the hymns. It will search the title. It will search the composer. It will search the hymn writer. It will search topically. You'll also be able to narrow it down by topic. And then just have a list of matching hymns, and you can click on that, and that will bring it over into the order of service. Okay. And the same thing goes with choir, chorus, announcements. As you add things, it will build up this list of things. So let's say you have an announcement, you add it once, then after you add it, the next time you go on here, it'll be an option, and you can click it, and that way you're not having to do that over and over and over again. So once you have your order of service organized as you'd like, you can print and you can save. You'll be able to open this up on your phone and use your phone as an order of service, or an iPad as an order of service. But it's also going to generate a printed order of service that you can just cut in half, hand one copy to your pianist, put one copy on the pulpit, maybe make a couple copies and give one to the ushers, whatever you do at your church. And so I think this tool is, it's one of these tools that's designed to save you maybe 5-10 minutes and help you to do just a common task just a little bit better. But I think it's going to be something that you'll find very, very helpful. We've been using the prototype of this at Bible Baptist now since about February or March, and it's saved me a ton of time. And I do a much better job now picking hymns that actually go with the message that I'm preaching and go with the theme of the service. It was much harder to do that before, and now I can do that. And so that's kind of the thing that I want to do for you guys, and that's the main purpose of this planner tool. So right now, this is being built. This is being coded, and I'll have some code to show you instead of just prototypes pretty soon. So again, thanks for following along. I hope this is interesting. I hope I'm not boring people, but this is obviously a labor of love. This is obviously something that I really, really love. I really am passionate about. I had no desire to be a software company owner. Like I didn't, dream about someday owning my own digital agency and all of that stuff. I just had a desire to help churches, got good at web design, and this is where it took me. And my goal is still the same thing. My goal is to help churches, and if it helps my family in the long run, that would be a blessing. But I've poured a ton of money into this, and helping us with the Kickstarter will be huge. So thanks, and I'll be back